Hang on.
What we really want to know is why you went in there in the first place.
I mean, I take it you didn't want to borrow a bubble bath.
I wanted to talk to her. Get her to agree to turn the tables on Fenner. Only I never saw her at first. There was water all over the place. I tried to pull her out, but she was already dead, I swear.
You're lying, Atkins. If you didn't drown yourself, you'd be telling us you had someone else do it. All that water splashing?
I had a Walkman on. The only thing I heard was Bruce bleeding Springsteen.
Can I have a word?
Well, you almost got the part there, Mrs. Atkins.
What's this?
It's Virginia O'Kane's client list.
So why are you showing it to me?
It was found under your pillow.
I've never seen it before. Fenner must have planted it.
Yvonne Atkins, I'm charging you with the murder of Virginia O'Kane.
They sent a couple of officers. All they did was have a quick shufty around the garden, and we were left to barricade ourselves in.
Oh, you can't be sure she was calling you from London, Sylv.
She wasn't. Look.
Spanish police confirmed yesterday the rearrest of escaped prisoners Michelle Dockley and Daniela Blood.
What?
They've arrested Blood and Dockley. Scotland Yard detectives are on their way to ensure the pair's safe return into British custody.
I hope they're not stupid enough to send them back here.
Well, I hope they do. Be a chance to settle some scores.
And get the whole facts of how they did it.
Yeah, well, whatever those two come up with, be right cock and bull.
Everyone?
Mom, have you seen this?
Well, that's some good news, I suppose.
I'm going to make sure they're caged for the rest of their naturals.
Right, I know it's been a long haul, but we can't afford to rest just yet. Virginia's in-cell inventory. Any news on the missing necklace?
Yeah, I talked to the police and it definitely wasn't on the body.
And it wasn't in Yvonne's cell?
No, just the book.
Right, well, keep a lookout. Let me know if it turns up.
What's happening with Atkins?
She's quietened down, so I'm letting her back on the wing.
What? After murdering a fellow inmate?
She's been charged. She hasn't been found guilty.
Not yet.
We shouldn't be here.
You thought about what I said? Miss Betts ain't fooled by all this virgin birth stuff, you know.
So I'll tell her something different. It's some other bloke's kid, innit?
What bloke?
I don't know. After you, I got the taste.
No, no way, no way.
But it makes sense, Josh.
No, look, I'm not having them think you're some kind of slag. Now, if you won't tell Miss Betts the truth, then I will.
But you lose your job.
Stuff the job. Yeah, I'll get another one.
I ain't worth it.
You are, Chris. So's our baby. It's time I got my shit together. No, I'm gonna do up the baby's room. And then I'm gonna wait until you come home. We're in this together, Chris. All the way.
So long as you understand you're off the block on condition.
What? Condition that I take the rap for Fenner.
Do you want to go back in strips?
Fenner give you that, did he? Doesn't look like the type of rock you could buy on Screw's wages.
That's enough.
He was in league with O'Kane. He was raking it in collecting money from your brothels. Check his bleeding bank statements if you don't believe me.
You were heard yelling at her.
By who? Fenner! He wanted her dead.
Bollocks.
So where was he all night then, eh?
I'm afraid he has a perfectly good alibi. He was with me.
He was in my cell planting the book.
He was in my office, Yvonne, with not a splash of water on him. Unless you think I'm covering up for a murderer.
I won't put anything past you, bastard Screws.
Take her back to the wing.
What are you bastards staring at? It wasn't me, all right? Look, anyone want to discuss it to my face?
Calm it down, Yvonne. You're in enough trouble as it is. I'll get yourself washed and down for breakfast.
Why does everything beautiful get spoilt, Max?
She was dead old. She'd have croaked soon anyway.
It's just life, I guess.
Yeah. My life.
Atkins is going to get done big style for this. I promise.
Your breakfast trays won't sprout arms and legs and clean themselves, you know.
She's upset, miss.
Lucky she's got a sister to care.
Maybe it'd help if she could have something to remember Virginia by. Her and team was real close.
Organise a charity auction while I'm at it, shall I?
Maybe just her makeup or something.
Please, miss. If the police have finished, I'll see what I can do. Which isn't a promise. Trays.
Just as long as you know, Crystal and I don't believe you had anything to do with Virginia's death. Do we, Crystal?
Looks like it's just you then, Babs.
What's she ever do with you, eh?
I never bloody touched her, all right?
She was the only person to treat me special my whole life.
Look, she was already dead when I found her. Honest to God, I swear.
I hate you. I bloody hate you. She was my friend and I want her back. I want my friend back.
Listen! I had no reason to want her dead.
Didn't you? Well, you could have fooled all of us. And you're the one going down for it.
Dear, oh dear, Atkins. Looks like no one believes a word you say.
Well, I do.
Yeah, well, we all know you've got a soft spot for cold-blooded killers, hun, don't we?
And I know you fixed yourself up an alibi, Fenner. So would you get to do your dirty work?
How could you be so stupid?
It just happened.
Christ almighty. If I can't trust a man like you with the women, then God help the prison service.
This ain't some fling, Miss Betts. Me and Crystal, we were living together before I even got the job.
Oh. So you're saying this baby, it was conceived on the outside? I'll take that as a no.
Look, I know I done wrong, yeah? But I never took advantage. I love her. You know, we're married.
Married?
Yeah, we had a ceremony and everything. Look, I know I should have told you.
You're gonna have to tell personnel now.
No, look, I've had enough of this job anyway. I'll tell them how it is, but I want out.
And another good officer bites the dust. Look, Josh. With all this O'Kane business, I could really do without another scandal on top. Will you hold off till the end of the week? Like we haven't had this chat yet?
Yeah.
Julius, do I remember right that one of you can pick locks?
Chris, it's done. She was cool.
What, she didn't sack you?
She didn't have to. I'm leaving at the end of the week. With a good reference. I told her we were married. She's gonna look